It's livestock and rodeo season. Houston's livestock show kicks off today. Cowboy hats are, of course, mandatory for committee members there. Volunteers often turn to Catalena Hatters in Downtown Bryan for their expertise. The family-owned business was started by Sammy and Carolyn Catalena, operating for nearly 40 years. Their son Travis explains the craftsmanship of hats meant to last a lifetime.
Well, a hat becomes a part of a person, basically. It's their personality over time. You know, a lot of people don't recognize certain people without their hats on. I mean, it just becomes a part of them. It's a family-owned business. My father started it. We've been in business 37 years now. The kind of history of how it goes back, he worked for a hat company here locally when he was in A&M, and he worked part-time for a hat company that's just like what we do here. That was a family business then, and that's how he had an interest in the hat business ever since. And the only way to get in the hat business is to find somebody going out of the business in order to get the hat equipment, because they don't make the hat equipment anymore. It was kind of destiny. Ever since I was a kid, I was coming in here, watching them make the hats. We had a couple of people that worked for us for, 10 or 12 years that I really learned a lot from just over the years growing up. I started probably about 12, 13 years old, washing hats, making boxes, and learning how to make the hats first, then becoming up to the front and learning how to shape the hats. It's kind of a dying art that is a shame because they don't make the hat equipment anymore, so it's really hard to get into. Originally, they came from Danbury, Connecticut. That's where a lot of the industry was back then. Growing up in here, you get to learn how to work on a lot of things. It breaks down. We pretty much, because we have, more than one of the machines, so we'll take the broken pieces, what we have, and take another piece off of the one that it's supposed to be like and take it to a machine shop and say, here, I need this to be like this, so make me one. And we're pretty well known for, I think, our shaping abilities here, as far as the quality is good, and our hat shaping abilities are probably next to none in Texas, and probably throughout everywhere. They come here to get their hat shaped. They want either me, myself, or my brother Scott to shape their hats for them, because you can buy a good hat, but if it doesn't look right or fit right, you're not going to wear it. A lot of labor involved in it, because there's a lot of pressing and drying time also, minimum of 10 steps. The customers are amazing. You get to meet all walks of life of people that come through here. Good hats last for hundreds of years. Hats become a very valuable item to a person. It's not something you can just go in there and throw away and, be done with. It's going to be passed down. Very sentimental. It becomes a part of that person, and it's their personality shows in their hat.